guys, how are you doing? Hello African Primo channel subscribers, viewers and friends. Guess what? I am at Java. So what am I having today? I'm having this drink. It's called Dawa. Don't know if I have to lift my camera for you to see it properly, but it's served in like something like a it's served in my god, I'm right in front of a very noisy place. I'm outside actually at a petrol station. That's my Dawa right there. Yeah. Okay, and the girl is here with my condiments. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna be having Dawa. I've been missing you guys for so long. Eh? Can you see that big beautiful mug? I hear they have many different flavors now. They have cinnamon, I don't know, they have mint, I don't know, they have orange, I don't know what I saw there. I think turmeric, I don't know what I saw. But when you come to Kenya now, hey, they've upped their game over here with Dawas. Dawa is actually a drink that is made out of literally just ginger and lemon. But I swear by it. All of us swear by it. And of course, this is honey. This is pure honey and lemon. And it's hot. It's either served hot or cold. Yeah? So I decided let me come out and eat because I am not in the mood of cooking. I'm not looking after mom or dad. I'm still in Nairobi feeling a little bit lost. For those of you who are from Mombasa, you understand how you feel when you're in Nairobi, yeah? Sangini on Misuko Beach. I've been dreaming about the beach. But I'm not complaining because I'm so grateful because dad is feeling better. Thank you so much guys for your prayers. I do appreciate it. I'm turning the camera so that I show you where I am. Yeah, I'm actually at this petrol station. The nice thing, you know, with being in Kenya is that everywhere you are, you end up having like, you know, places to go and have a good time. I really love it. I love it here. I really love, you know, being here because you can hear people making noise in the background down there. You can see there's people back there making noise. You're not all by yourself, you know, with a quiet environment. Sometimes it's good to share space. So let me have my Dawa right now. Let's have it together, guys. Karibuni Dawa. Karibu. When I say karibu, you understand it means welcome, yeah? That's what it means. It means welcome. So basically, you just put some honey in the Dawa. Dawa means, in Swahili, Dawa means medication. So it's like a natural healing, it's a natural healing med. If you're sick, you have a cold, whatever, you just go to Java and drink Dawa and you're fine. You're good. I'm advertising Java. I hope they're going to pay me for this. Huh? Java, are you going to pay me? Yeah. Lovely stuff. I have to get every little drop out of that honey. So today I was at home. I've decided to try and do something, you know, keep myself busy. Since I don't like being bored and doing nothing. Dad is feeling better now. And he's like, more like, I'm okay. I'm fine. Oh, everything is all right. Hi, African men. Do you guys have any idea what it's like to look after your father who is in denial that he's sick? I like him though because you see, unlike, you know, in the UK where I've come from right now, guys, you know how it is out there. Everybody wants to complain. I'm not feeling well. I've been really sick. I've actually been very, very sick. Nothing is going well. Everything is very bad. In fact, you know, I just came from surgery. Over here, nobody will ever admit that they're even sick, let alone say that they're coming from surgery. Even if they're on their deathbed, they're not going to admit it. They're not sick. They are not. It's almost like if you tell someone that they're sick, it's like you're wishing them ill. It's like you're wishing them to be sick. And I'm like, gosh. After all that work I've done for you, Dad, I've driven you to the hospital and done a whole video and everything. You're not telling me that you're feeling very well. I have no words for him actually. None. Zero. You might mistake it for being not grateful, but he always says thank you. He always says, by the way, thank you for your efforts. He says very, very nicely, thank you for your efforts. Go. I'm sure many of you have experienced the same thing with our African parents. They never want to admit that they're sick. Very few do. The only person who admits they're sick is my mom, and I think sometimes she makes it up, but it's because she gets a lot of attention. But Dad, he's the man, man. How can he be sick? Aye. The same guy who was surrounded by I don't know how many doctors. Not sick. That drink is done perfectly. Just the right amount of lemon, just the right amount of sugar, and just the right amount of ginger. Honestly, I'm waiting for my girl Pauline here. I told her to come and meet me. Do you guys? I don't think. Oops, 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 oops. All right. So guys, yeah. Did you see me just drop this video thing camera? I'm using my mini iPad. It's very good with recording, but it doesn't do very well for your face, for trying to tone you up to make you look good. So I decided to write down today a few things that I've learned since I came back to Kenya. Yeah, a few things that have kind of stuck out. The differences between being here in Kenya and being in the UK. Number one, cheers to the food. The food is 1,000 times better. So the first difference about being here is the food. The food is 100 times better, 150 times. It tastes good. No matter what you're eating, it tastes good. I think that's Pauline calling me. Oh, who is that calling me here? Oh, let me see. My phone is ringing. Second. Hello. Ni nani? Charity, si nilikutumia jana. Where? I even thought you were going to say thank you so much. It was so early. Thank you so much for the payment. Guy, Charity, wachana na mimi da wewe. Katika nani? Yeah, you're very good. Anyway, it's okay. It's good for you to be reminding me, It's okay. Okay, cheers. Thank you. Take care. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, my food has come. Aren't you going to say hi to my people? African Queen Mo channel. Oh, I met a lovely girl here. Just look at the way she's got a tiny waist. Look at mine. Actually, seriously, it's embarrassing. Thank you so much for your service. What's your name? Amon. That's a beautiful name. Oh, you're from Teso. All right, guys. She's from Teso. She said it herself. Pretty Amoit. She's serving me today. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah, she brought me my food. I actually ordered steak. Let me show it to you. Yeah, I ordered a steak. Ooh, doesn't that look lovely? A steak and some chips. Now that is my problem. My downfall is chips. But everything in Kenya tastes better. So I've got some vegetables there. Guy, is that a fly flying over there? Ooh, go away. My God, how embarrassing. But it's because I'm outside anyway, They have a right to live. But very soon I'm going to be asking for a candle to get rid of them. What do you think of my lovely food? Lovely. For those of you guys who know me really well, you know how much I love my katok. There are some things that people just wear, you have and you wear it all the time. Don't worry about seeing a fly all over the place. I just won't let it touch my food, but they have a right to live, so. Okay, I'm an animal rights defender, including flies. Boy, I really miss this stuff. I've really, really missed it. I'm already feeling, you feel that ginger going back to your throat back there. You just feel it and you're like, what? So I had a couple of things that I had written down on my phone here. And I had written a list of things, okay, that I was going to discuss with you today. Okay, there they are. Oops. There's my list right there. I have like about 14 items or even more. But I wanted to talk about my observations and the surprises, that I experienced when I came back home to Kenya. So let me eat at the same time as I talk to you. Chipo. So, my number one surprise when I came back to Kenya was that the airport was very easy. There was no issues at all at the airport. In fact, I took my flight in the morning and I arrived here at about 9 o'clock at night. Kenya Airways. It was so smooth. If you guys want to fly comfortably, take the night flights. Take a flight which is not gonna cross midday. Hapo. Midday, daytime flights. Those are the most bumpy ones, by the way. If you want to know. If you guys are afraid of flying, fly at night or early in the morning. Those are usually the smoothest rides. But this time I was very, very lucky. I came and there was nothing. It was just like smooth most of the way. And I really thank God for our Kenya Airways pilots. My goodness, those guys are experts. Let me not block my food with this sauce over on this side. Yeah. So they're real experts, you know. So either you see me or you see my food. Which one? I think you prefer to see me, right? So anyway, it was a smooth ride. We came in. We were looked after very well. I took my time. You know what happens is that sometimes you're in the airplane and you're holding. You want to go to the toilet, but you don't want to go. You know, after some time, the toilets kind of become yuck. So, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. She brought me some more serviettes. I'm such a mess. So after some time of flying, you know how long, if you come on a long flight, like 8 hours, after some time, those airlines kind of like become funny. And I was sitting right next to the loser, actually. I've missed that mushroom sauce. Let me remind you guys who know about the mushroom sauce. You remember the mushroom sauce, guys? Fantastic. Then they brought me this other sauce. I think it's Thousand Island dressing for the salad. Very nice. So I came and it was no problem at all. No problem at all. And so I had left my other suitcase. I had packed 2 suitcases, but I told my husband, you know what? No, I'm not going to be harassed at the airport. I'm not in the mood to be harassed. Yeah, I'm just not in any mood. So I left all my stuff. I left my cookery books. I left my equipment. There was one bag that had that. And I said, you know what? I don't want animals. No, normally I don't have salads in restaurants. But I said to myself, I can't say that. I have to have vegetables. Vegetables are very important. Better just take something for my stomach. Or the ginger will help. So I came to the airport. No manual search. I was expecting a manual search. No issues. So I said to myself, guy, I should have just bought the other suitcase, man. So anyway, there's one lady though that was stopped. So it could have been me anyway, but she was stopped because she had quite a few suitcases. I only had 1 suitcase, no issues. So what's the second issue? Now, something that wasn't very nice that I noticed at the airport. I came in and you know, immediately as you come in through the airport, there's a transit desk. And at the transit desk were the Kenya Airways staff ready to help people who are going on to other flights to other countries. I hope it's not too noisy back there because they're actually washing cars outside there as well. A bit noisy. So I'm going to have to shout. I'm going to shout because I'm by myself here. So what they did is I saw 2 Chinese guys. I'm sure they were Chinese. And they were supposed to go downstairs to the transit desk. But what did they do? The Kenya Airways staff told them, you cannot enter Kenya without a visa. I heard it very well because I was right behind the guys. I hope you're enjoying my meal with me. So, let me move the camera a little bit so that you can see me a bit better. So, wow, that's loud. Really loud. Okay, let's talk about my hair. What do you think about my hair? Pretty cool, huh? I decided to keep it open today and not, close it all up. It's getting darker and darker. Yesterday it rained. I thought the whole house was going to come down. So anyway, these guys are these Chinese at the transit desk. They were trying to get the Kenya Airways staff member to let them come through without visas to Kenya. And this guy told them, go to immigration desk, but I'm sure they're not going to let you through. So, no. If you don't have visas to Kenya, you cannot go through to Kenya. And they're like, no, we want to go. You know how some of the times these Chinese guys can be very forceful. So I was like looking at them like, would an African even try doing something like this in China? Respect our laws, man. Respect our laws. Why should we allow you into our country without visas? Are you mad? Are you mad? Let me ask like my cousin. Are you crazy? Are you mad? Are you nutters? So, you will not believe this. They actually, I found them because I took my time, I went to the ladies. I actually found them at the immigration desk. And the immigration officer told them, they were now in front of me at the immigration desk, without their luggage, with nothing, insisting that they want to come into the country. And I was like, I was watching to see whether the immigration officer would tell them, no way, you're not coming into our country, no way, no way. This is our country, you're not coming in. Well, guess what? Those guys dropped a couple of dollars. I saw like 10, 5, I think maybe 20 on his desk. And the next thing, stamp. Excuse me. I raised the storm. I was mad. I was like, no way. No way. This did not just happen. Not in my face, not in my country. How can they be allowed to do that? How? I was so shocked. I was very, very shocked. So, anyway, they went through and I was very mad. I even moved away from that man's line. I was so pissed off. So I went to this other lady in the immigration desks and I told her, you know what? Look at what your colleague just did. He just took some money. He's so cheap. He just took some money and just allowed people who don't have a visa into the country. So they got a visa on arrival, you know, because you're not supposed to get visa on arrival. You're supposed to apply online. It's a way for them to kind of vet who is coming into the country. I was so disappointed, you guys. I was very mad. Very mad. So what I want to say is that, you know, if any person, any government official is watching me, what I want to say is that, guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't break laws. Don't. Don't do it. I know it's very tempting. It's very tempting, and everybody's human, and it's very tempting, you know. But the best thing is to say no. Don't do that, because you don't know who you're letting into the country, and you don't know what plans they have for us. You just don't. You really don't. So that's what happened then at the airport. So but generally my airport experience was good. No issues. So what else can I say? Let me laugh at myself. Airport taxi. I decided because it was nighttime, and everybody, you know, it's night, and you can hardly see anyone. Me, I just looked for the lightest skinned toned driver. Don't ask me why I did that. Me, I just thought, okay, this guy looks very bright. I think, you know, he looks a bit like my son. Very bright, light skin. Let me go with this one. I think he probably has a nice car. I won't tell you how wrong I was. I was led to a tiny Beetle. A tiny car. I mean, the car was so small. You know these little tiny Bolt cars, and you're coming all the way from the airport at night. Me, I don't feel comfortable in those tiny cars. I don't know why. I always think, you know, if a car hits it at high speed, what happens to you, man? What happens to you? I think I'm kind of like a little bit dark. I need to like put it over there, yeah? Yeah. So I realized, no. Apana. No, I'll never judge a book by the cover again. But the only good thing though is that the guy was really nice. He was a very nice guy. He was a very nice driver. And we talked politics, and you know, he likes kind of the same things that I like. So it ended up being okay. It ended up being quite alright. So it was okay. It was alright. Let me change the scenery a little bit and film myself from here, yeah? So that's what happened. I ended up coming with a tiny car, a very tiny car. Alright, so, but we reached home. And not only that, he told me so many things about politics. He told me about the way they are harassed as taxi people. But he said that I think the governor of Nairobi is looking out for the Nairobi taxi drivers, so they're not being so harassed anymore by the police and by whoever they are. So kudos to you, Sakaja. He had something perfect to say about you. He said that the Nairobi governor is very good. They're not harassed. They can do business. And this is just a guy, he's just trying to do business. And I said to myself, well, whether you have a small car or a big car, the fact is you're out at night looking for money for your children. So for me, kudos to you. Kudos to you. I don't know why it's so dark, honestly. Yeah, maybe I'll put it right there, yeah? My God. Okay, let me tilt it a little bit. So it's guys. Nihibo. And I don't have my ring light, I'm outside. I thought, filming outside would be okay. I hope you're just going to tolerate it. It's really dark. I wanted to go upstairs, but yeah, I'm just going to tolerate it. Because I ain't moving here. I have to finish my meal. So, I'm busy trying to eat my chips here. They're getting cold as I tell you the stories. You people, you need to pay me for this. You need to pay me for eating cold food. Yeah. So, I came at the airport. At the airport, taxi drivers are good. Brought me home. He was a lovely guy. And I was really happy to be home. Because finally, I'm around people who are so nice. That's not to say that people in Cardiff are not nice, but honestly, Kenyans, customer service, when they want to give you customer service, Kenyans can give you customer service. Guys, I think I'm not going to move this thing too much. Let me keep it down, yeah? In fact, I think that's even a better place because it's even brighter. So, let me just try and hurry up because, it's afternoon and where I am is a bit dark. Okay, so the airport taxi was old and small but a good driver. I noticed one thing in the evening. Normally in the evening, on a weekend, because it was a Saturday night, normally I expect to see a lot of traffic on the roads. I came around the 20th. But surprisingly, there was not much traffic on the road at all. And I was like, hey, this place is different. I think times are tough. It goes to show you that times are tough in Kenya. So the traffic that you usually see in the evening, there wasn't. I already talked about the food. That was number 5. So number 1 was the airport easy transition at the airport. Number 2, the foreigners, the laxity of immigration. Number 3, airport taxi was small. Number 4, fewer cars on the road. Number 5, the food. The food still tastes phenomenal. These are real chips, for example. These are not processed like the way they process them abroad. These are just potatoes. Yeah. They haven't removed the starch, which is what they do abroad. They remove all the starch from the potatoes, and then you end up with a shell, and it tastes awful. No. So number 6, supermarket purchases are very expensive. So actually that's true. I went to the supermarket. I was quite surprised about the cost of food and the cost, especially of beauty and health products. Those are very, very expensive. Very. So those of you who are coming from outside the country, carry your deodorant, carry your foundations, lipsticks, carry them. Because if you want them cheap, it means you probably have to go to certain places within town. Maybe you won't be anywhere near there. Okay, what else? The markets. At least here, we have the option of going to the market. Yeah, so I think things are a little bit better there. So I think I can say that. I'm going to move this table so that it's a bit closer to the edge so that we get better light, yeah? Just a second. By the way, excuse me guys, I'm talking to my cuz, okay? Talk to you in a bit.
So that he just by the
Say hi, Pauline. Oh, now it's working, okay. It's blue now.
Oh,
sorry.
I finished eating.
Oh, because of eating? Okay. I'll just say quick hi.
Hi.
That's Pauline, guys. Do you remember my great girl, Pauline? My great friend, my partner in crime. Yeah?
Hi, people.
She's eating, what are you eating? Sausage roll.
And dawa.
And dawa. I told you, everybody eats dawa here. So we're here. Like I wanted to finish what I was telling you guys, because if I don't record, and like I told you, the sun is going away. But I found another spot. Okay, guys. So what else? Supermarket. The things are so expensive in the supermarket, Pauline. Huh?
Yeah.
And then, like I was saying, but market, if you go to the market, the prices are still manageable. In fact, I was quite surprised because I got like potatoes, a big bag of potatoes for 300 baht. I was like, hey, waru. You know me, I'm a waru woman. I'm a waru woman, I like waru. So, what else? The butchery also. I found that the meat was expensive. The way I love meat. But I found it was a bit more expensive. Yeah? But it's still manageable. And the best thing, it's fresh. Now, one of the things that happened to me when I went out there shopping was insecurity. I was shocked, Pauline. Hey, I was shocked. Do you know what happened to me? Guy. But let me tell Pauline the story of what happened to me. Yeah? I was at the market. I decided to... Actually, I'm holding my phone. I'm telling you the story. So I was holding the phone, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to the supermarket. Normally it used to be okay, just hold your phone and
then
go.
it's in the neighborhood.
That's no big deal. Anyway, it even had a cover. It's this one. It had a cover. I thought, what's a big deal? Some guy came and hit me. Some guy came, you guys, and he hit me on the side, and he said, hey, Sasa. I was like, Ati Sasa. I knew, I know this trick. I've seen enough of these videos, So I looked on the other side, and sure enough, there was another one there, ready to grab my phone or distract me. So, I just put the phone in my breast. I was like, come for it now. I tucked it into my bra, guys. This is how bad it was. And the guys are still walking around pretending that they're just still being friendly, that they're nice. But there's another YouTuber who was robbed in a matatu. She was talking on the phone, and then all of a sudden she heard "Bah!" on her ear. Her name is Simple Leader. Yeah. So someone banged the phone on her ear and took off with the phone. So, and then I also saw another person, guys, in Mombasa, saying, another YouTuber saying that he was robbed in Mombasa. So there is petty crime going on, isn't it? Oh, you have not heard about it because you're around this side.
No, I've not experienced it.
Have you gone to town?
I've gone to town, but I hear people say it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it was just unfortunate. They can spot somebody who has been away for long. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's what my taxi driver told me. They can.
They can spot a new face that they have not seen for a while.
I was told by the taxi driver that they can tell somebody who's come from outside the country.
They can.
You know how? Until you have a bright face, you're smiling.
You don't look stressed.
You're bright, you're smiling, and so you've come from abroad. I was like, so you guys who come from abroad, don't smile. Kindly go. Have a hard face when you come here. Don't look bright. If you are bright, put on makeup and put very, very dark makeup, black, and put on very hard face, and put on a headscarf or a bandana.
What a welcome.
Certainly do not carry your phone just like that. Like, don't show, don't cause, don't tempt people beyond their abilities. So these young men, so that was insecurity. And then I also noticed something. When I came on the plane, I was surprised that there were so many foreigners
Coming in
Kenya.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can see you've been living under a rock. This one has been under a rock.
Maybe I'm not paying too much attention to that. Maybe I'm not.
You've been living under a rock.
I've not been paying too much attention.
I like your nails. See, you show them off. By the way, Pauline, I miss your massage.
Really?
Oh my God. Do you do massage where you are?
Do
you have clients?
No, I don't really have
Head and shoulders, yeah?
Head and shoulders.
If there's a good masseuse, you guys, this girl, do you see her hands? I better see your hands, Pauline. No, don't put not like that. Like this. You see these beautiful big hands, guys? These hands are masseuse hands. These are just like blessed. She blessed me. When we used to work together, I started getting ergonomic, is it called ergonomic? Ergonomic problems with my chair. And I started having pains in my back. So I'll tell Pauline, let's close the curtain, you do a massage on my back over there. I'm telling you, I'll go home and I'm fine. Totally for a whole week. So now she works in a hair salon. And whoever's there, better go for a massage for Pauline and ask for Pauline specifically. If you're anywhere in Carrot, look for Pauline. Yes, she's a masseuse. A very good one.
Welcome all.
You've even learned customer service.
Yeah.
We were doing research before. Now she's become a hair salon woman. Okay. So the other thing I noticed is that mobile data is very expensive.
Is it?
Yes, it's too expensive because you see over there, we pay like I pay like £20 for the whole month
Ah,
to call and to use internet.
to call and
To
to use.
call and to use internet. So if I can call locally, and I can also do WhatsApp and I can do YouTube
yeah.
for £20 a month.
Wow.
£20. £20. When I came here, £20 was one pound was 200. Let's say 200 flat, yeah. So
200
£20 is 4,000.
And you're calling.
And I'm making phone calls, local phone calls, plus data. So you guys are paying too much for data. You should need to tell Kira Safaricom to reduce this. It's too expensive for Kenyans. And Kenyans love to do YouTube and stuff like that, yeah? So data is way too expensive. The same thing with electricity. It's just ridiculous.
It is on the Rufuko.
Hey, that's what you're admitting.
Yeah, that's one I know. Because I'm feeling the pinch.
It is so expensive.
Very expensive.
You know, where 2 years ago, you guys, we used to pay 1,000 shillings and we would get 80 units.
It's not.
1,000 shillings now is 30 units.
Imagine.
30. So it is damn expensive. Damn expensive. Since now, I've recruited her by force. She knows me anyway. She knows. I used to see her dressed nicely as usual. See the way she's dressed nice?
Really?
I used to see her and I'll tell her, you know what? That's a perfect one for a shoot. Pauline has very good taste. Okay, so what else did I say? Healthcare is very good, but only if you can afford it.
Yeah.
But healthcare is good generally.
Yeah, we have really improved, Kabisa.
Yeah.
Even the hospitals are at the lower level. They have really up.
Let's see. Yeah. So let's put this microphone on this girl now. See, you guys, we're testing our mics, yeah, so that it can kind of cut out the noise, the background noise. Yeah, thank you. So one thing I discovered, the healthcare is really good. You know, my dad was given a very interesting treatment. It is a capsule endoscopy. Have you ever heard of a capsule endoscopy? No? Now, I'll show you the video. You'll be shocked. My dad, guy, the service that he was given here, I was like, hey, I think even if you're in the UK, you won't get this service very easily. Instead of putting tubes through your nose, he swallowed a camera, which was flashing, with flashing lights. I'm going to show you guys here. He swallowed a camera.
I know they always put
and it is an endoscopy. That means it takes pictures of your throat and stomach, and also your intestines, and it comes out of your intestines.
It comes out?
Yes, it comes out. So you're given something to drink, like, bloop it out. You bloop it out.
Oh.
So they empty your stomach first, guys. They empty your stomach, and then they give you this capsule to swallow.
Wow.
Have you ever seen anything like that? That's because we are in Kenya. That is at the Karen Hospital, but the person who's offering that service is an independent person. But what happens is that the insurance was refusing to cover it because they're only used to, they say they don't cover new techniques. So they would cover him if it was the tube. But the problem is that with that tube, already you're dealing with an elderly person. Already you don't know what his situation is because he's having problems there. And then you can actually make it worse for them, especially when they're very, very old. And it was investigative. They wanted to find out what was wrong.
Wow.
Hey, when my dad saw that thing, I knew, us guys, to Kombele kabisa. I don't know why I don't see it right now. I'll look for it and show it to you so that you'll be shocked.
I've never heard of such.
Yeah, it's a capsule endoscopy. That's what it's called. It's really amazing. And you know who took the video? Themselves. They took the video. And they sent it to my bro. Then my bro, he made the big mistake of sharing with me, and you know where it's going straight from there to the internet. Because I want to educate people. I want people to know that you can get really good quality care, and even you don't know about that. And you know how much it is? It's 150K.
Wow.
It's 150K. It's expensive, but if you think about, but you see the insurance covered 100, Dad only paid 50.
Okay.
Because the normal endoscopy is 100K, 100,000. The normal endoscopy and colonoscopy is 100K. So in that particular hospital, Karen Hospital, But they agreed. So I told them, can't you guys, cover the difference then? You guys, you cover that, and then my dad will cover the difference. just so he can take it. Because it was so easy for him. He just swallowed it. He drank it and swallowed it. That was the end of the
That
story.
is very, very new.
It was amazing. Yeah,
That's
it was amazing.
so amazing.
Woo. You have come here, educate you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I miss our sessions. We used to have such nice sessions with Pauline. We've been taken rough by life. We had a hard time with our business. But we're still alive, aren't we? So we're happy.
Amen.
And you're still looking so young and nice. And pretty. With your pretty earrings. She says I look young. Do I look young?
But not changing.
She always tells me that.
You're not changing.
I am going to change one day, but not right now.
But not right now.
I'm not in a hurry. Why do you want me to change it? All right, so what else now? Well, my list has disappeared. Wait. My list. You happy? I sent it to myself. Pauline knows my friend who speaks like at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Junior's mom. She came and she found me in the hairdressing salon. You know what she told me? Hey, your eyes are so red. Hey, Mari, your eyes are so red.
Why were you red?
She looked at me. Why are your eyes so red? Because I was so tired.
No.
I was working for Dad and Mom. I was exhausted. I wasn't sleeping. I was exhausted. Man, looking after two people who were not feeling well.
Imagine. Running up and down.
So the healthcare is good, guys. So if you come, like you're from other country, you're coming from the UK, US, wherever, and you're afraid of going to the hospital, don't be afraid of going to the hospital. You'll get fantastic service here. Even the hospitals that I trust, Nairobi Hospital. If you need diagnosis, Nairobi Hospital lab, fabulous. Absolutely fantastic. Nairobi Hospital lab is like second to none. And Kenyatta.
Kenyatta is good.
Kenyatta is good.
Really
If you can get to the labs, if you can get seen, Kenyatta is good. The lab. The other lab which I like, any of the Nairobi Hospital labs, they're all good. And the other, I don't know about Aga Khan.
But I don't think they're bad.
Aga Khan is also good, by the way, because I know it's very good for children.
Very good.
I know for pediatric care, it's fabulous. I know it's good. One thing I noticed is that the stress levels are high here. Am I right?
Yeah, they are.
What you call stress, Hapa?
Kabisa.
Guy.
People are killing each other.
People are killing each other.
Each and
women
every
are-
day.
Guy.
I don't know whether it's high cost of living, people don't have jobs, prices have escalated, left, right, and center, don't have money. Yeah, we can blame it to high cost of living, if I'm not wrong. People don't have jobs. Stress in
So how are they paying their bills? How do you pay your rent if you don't have a job?
they're always behind.
Or you just have understanding landlords?
Yes.
Ati landlords. Guy, the Kikuyu. Understanding landlords, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, because even for me, I've been behind on rent, and I know how it feels. It feels horrible. It feels really horrible.
So you're
Especially
always
when you have
behind.
no way out. There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
Huh? And you don't see it coming. Again, there are people who are losing their jobs and they never saw it coming. Yeah, there are people who are losing their job. Now it's getting so bright, it's crazy. What's wrong with this sunshine? It's got like schizophrenia. Huh? So, and then number 15, Kenya is still a beautiful place.
It is. So don't be afraid you're saying at Kenya, because we have talked about insecurities, the high cost of living, and blah blah blah. But Kenya still is a very beautiful place to come and visit. Come and see our game. Come and see our beaches. Come and see our ecosystem. What else?
In fact, I think I'm going to try and play that song. There's like a song I came and found.
So you're all welcome.
Pauline has welcomed you guys. So we're going to continue chatting here with Pauline until the end. And now we're done catching up. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, guys. I decided I'm going to take every opportunity to chat with you and talk to you. Yeah. So those are some of the things that I found. And let's not even talk about politics, because I have a whole dossier for you. Hey, the things that are going on. I think the next video I'm going to do, I'm going to touch on politics. Yeah. I need to update you about what's happening politically. But generally, on the general scene, this is it. Oh yes, and there's one more thing. If you need to buy anything here in Kenya, equipment, clothes, don't buy outside there. Just come buy here. No point. There's no point. No, you get everything here. So you can get a top like this one.
Yeah.
So you can get a skirt like this one. Easily. Yeah, if you want to have your hair done, don't do your hair done. Come with a headscarf. Or come with your hair looking ridiculous. And come and have your hair done. Okay, thank you guys. Lovely to see you. And from Pauline and I is
Bye.